feels right. One monitor farms, one monitor fights. Third one's memes from the chat highlights. Energy drink, tap, mountain grows, but the keyboard's clean, nobody knows. He'll build a palace, then blow it up. Squad revives him with the coffee cup. Every yell turns into a tale. Community laughs, we never fail. It's Esplicar, variety king. From creature balls to fairy wings. Friends in the call, chat spamming hearts. Neat little world in a messy art. Plastic art, laughing through the night. Text like a storm, but the vibe feels right. Late night raids, Terraria boss, Palia festival, never at a loss. Fortnite clinger, victory royal, but the real win's every shared smile. Hey, spectacle, sunrise on stream, empty cans, but we're living the dream. Pal world, Palia, blocks in the sky, with the crew in the chat, we're flying high. Mystic war, chaos with a plan. Hit that follow, join the fam. Neatness in the madness, heart on the screen. Mystical's world, best place I've been. Oh.
And we are back, and this is our second recording, even though it's same stream. But we're starting a new thing, trying to make shorter recordings and still keep the same stream going. That way it's easier on everybody, and I certainly ain't going to start a second stream going. So we're just going to do it like this. Thank you so much, Pickle, for all the bits. And I think my theme song overrode the bit notification. Or because I wasn't recording, I don't know. It didn't work. I may have to look at it again. I had to go through and change a lot of things when I added my extra alerts to it. So who knows, I might have broke that alert. So we'll have to see. Okay, so we have some of this ore. We are in the process of doing some research. And to do that, I've got to make a bunch of stuff. So, for everybody watching this later on YouTube, I am MysticalLandSlide, and we are playing Satisfactory. Aww. Sir Pickle has gifted a tier 1 subscription to Crazy. Let's see, as a first... See, this is the first person that has subscribed since I added all the new stuff. So she should... let's see, she gets all of the animated emotes. And I believe she gets a badge she can put next to her name for the tier 1 subscription. Which I added those, was it yesterday? So, and those cleared easily. So she gets a lot of good stuff. And let's see, there's a special thing going on right now in Twitch where I believe it's if you buy a tier 1 sub or gift a tier 1 sub, it gives you, I think, I've seen this pop up. If I remember right, it says that you get like 3 months of Nitro, I believe it is, if you do it right now. And this offer is going until the 2nd. So So this ought to be fun to see how well that works. We'll see if all of my things I've added to the stream are actually working now. Because I'm brand new at all this. So we'll see if I got it all set up right. Luckily Twitch has a lot of things that kind of hold your hand as you go along with it. So let's hope that that works. And get us some more iron and copper from our new storage bins are working rather well on that one. Over 200 iron ingots on it. Let's see how it goes with this. Definitely want to thank Pickle for his generosity there. Gifting a sub to people. And hopefully now with all the additions I've added, hopefully that makes subscriptions a whole lot more worth it for people. I keep making this wire till we can get up to the 300 mark, which should be pretty easy. There we are. We are over it. And let's see. We need plates. And luckily those are just 100. Now the screws, that's something that's going to be, it's like a multi-tiered thing. So to make the screws, you gotta have, I believe it's iron rods. Yeah, there we are. And that requires 300. So, which, I mean, if you think about it, if you're converting a giant iron rod down to little bitty screws, you can see why you get quite a few of them for it, but still. Let's see, we'll go to right about there. You get 4 for every one. But it takes extra work than it does the other ones. By an extra, I'm not sure what you'd call that. It's an extra times of working on it. But luckily, it's going pretty good. It says we should have more than, end up with more than enough. And we'll get this research thing going pretty quickly, and that way I can start on the research path too. Now there's the reinforced plates. We need those for the constructors. Now the constructors, that's when you can get into overloading your power system and ending up blowing fuses all the time, which I have done before. So you just gotta watch that. But now with the, oh, there we go. Now you have launches. So there's cooldowns to this now.
Milestone reached. Supply the molecular analysis machine, referred to as the MAM, with local resources to research and develop new technologies. Potential technologies include exploration tools, weapons, and factory buildings. These are essential for maximizing your pioneer efficiency and alignment with Fixit's core pillars: construct, automate, explore, and exploit. To advance Fixit's mission, all notable phenomena, resources, technology, or other influence should be investigated regardless of any perceived danger, as stated in the Pioneer contract.
So basically what they're saying, they don't care about you. As long as they get their stuff. Which is hilarious. As I said, the degree that they have captured, I guess you could say, the corporate mindset. And it even tells you on here, they don't care whether it's dangerous for you, as long as they get their stuff. And to me, I laugh at that. You know, the sad part is, it is true to a point. but I laugh at it because of how well they've done it. Oh, there goes my power. I guess I have ran out of leaves and wood right now. Well, that will work. And I know what it is because I got 2 of these smelters going. And they're going constantly now because I have the storage crates. So they're just chewing through it constantly. Now these reinforced plates that we need quite a bit of, they require 7, so let's see. Is it? Yes, the ma'am. We need more cable. Now we're getting into the higher tiered things. So we can build it. No. Nope. That's one of those things. I used resource that I needed to build a resource that I needed. This is the joys of factory. And luckily, you see up there you have the timer for our objective going down. The pod will return. And it gets longer the more that you do and the higher tiers that you go. Now my ex-roommate, his was every time he did one, it was like 2 to 3 hours before it would return. But of course he was like mega in tier kind of thing. So it was more understandable for his to do that than it would be for mine. Okay. Well, let's see. Field research is done. This is logistics. Let's see. I want to do this one because I will get a free chainsaw. And that's how you make the wood. Now, unfortunately, it's the limestone this time that's going to be the issue. Yeah, I've overloaded it. Yeah, we'll keep that there. And not too much of it will come out because power shut down. But that's fine. I should have quite a bit of the copper now. Yeah, I have more than enough. Luckily it does give you more space. Those last 2 that I have upgraded the inventory space for me. And that's good. On this one, you need all the inventory space you can get. And I can tell you that as somebody who has had to do it. Let's see. I got the MAM stuff. Luckily, these do not require electricity, as far as I know. There we are. Kind of like a little base station, which is cool. So I'll put that there. And we'll see. See, that's the fauna. The alien proteins. Now these are the different aliens. Alien technology. There's one of the... Okay, so I can bring quite a bit of the stuff over here to research real quick. Because I have one of these. And I have one of these. And I will have that. So I can go ahead and start research. It doesn't take very long because it's beginning stuff.
The remains researched belong to an organism now dubbed the fluffy-tailed hog. It has many
Fluffy-tailed
characteristics that would likely classify it among the Suidae family were it native to Earth. Hog remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving pioneer safety during exploration. Mercer sphere analysis completed. Established local planetary signature of massage 2, AB, B, in the local Mercer sphere
there's Grotech.
signals, allowing them to be tracked by the object scanner. Mercer spheres can also transmit data between specific.
Witness our scripture, witness our windows. Have you come to defile our shrine? Sing us on.
Arguing the existence of intelligent alien life. While Fixit has
Yeah, they
figured
start
out the
hacking
method,
in.
all of the original data is still untranslatable.
Let's see. Grotech says, greetings. I wanted to jump in and say hi now. That I'm feeling better. Well, that's good to hear, first of all. Unfortunately, I'm trying to catch up on all the work I could not do while ill, so I think I will just lurk today. Oh, that's okay. We love lurkers on this channel as well. And we're always glad when anybody is here, especially friends. That's good to hear that you're feeling better. I am feeling better myself. I was sick from Wednesday, technically until Friday. Though I started feeling better on Thursday. And then Saturday, I really started feeling better. And I went out, got a haircut. So, I was feeling better when I got a haircut finally. Let's see, there's the berry.
This fruit, dubbed the barrel nut after its distinctive color, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available. If you are confident you already understand the new technologies you are about to use, by all means, learn the hard way.
Apparently they don't like me, what's that? Oh, it needs that before I can upgrade it. It didn't like me cutting it off. Let's see. Yeah, there I can make the proteins and things. And I had to use my slug to research it, but now if I get a slug, I can make power shards. Okay, so we need concrete, which I don't have enough as of right now, but I can put some of this away. Let's see, yeah. Okay, I do not need a portable miner there as of right now. I do not need that because we can't understand how it works. Now I can make... I just noticed it. I can't get too close to that because I'll be poisoned. I just noticed where it said I can make biomass. That's one of the bird things. I think there's a way you can kind of interact with the little critters like that because they're passive mobs. And I don't know if you can feed them or whatever. I know there's these weird dog-like things, and you can interact with them because my roommate did. Oh, lots of copper and a big shard. I don't know if this was here before because I was just running around looking for biological stuff. Although this will be a whole lot easier once I get this chainsaw, because then I can just chop through the trees, and the trees will respawn, just like the leaves and bushes technically do. I'm not sure if you technically have to leave the immediate area for them to actually spawn back, or what, but maybe one of those things they like slowly grow, and so I didn't notice them around the base. Okay. That's 400 and some. Now I know the biomass, if I remember right, is more efficient than just straight leaves and wood. So we will see. I can hear it making noises in the background, so it makes me wonder what's around. Ooh, quartz. These are, it's a higher level
crystalline
thing.
mineral collected. This mineral is composed of the same chemical elements as quartz and may yield similar industrial functions. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
Now you can see up there those little light particles. That there's a slug up there, and it looks like a purple one. And the purple ones are like high tier. I don't know if maybe the music just decided to kick in finally, or what. Because I've had the music activated, just apparently hasn't decided to do anything. Okay, so we can make one of those. Make biomass. I want to see how efficient this is by comparison to the other. I'm assuming since you're condensing it from 10 to 5, it should be fairly good. Now, it's not quite as good as the higher level that I will get once I research all this. Let me guess. Yeah, I need both of these to produce the power. Now the blue line is max. Black line is production. And the gray line is capacity. Okay. So that is 6.6 per minute. That is 80 per minute. So that's going to be cutting out soon. But I'll wait. Okay, now it says quartz. Start the research. We had just enough, thankfully. Let's see what they say about it.
The crystalline mineral was a previously unknown variation of quartz, with uniquely large and flawless crystals, normally only found in synthetic quartz. The industrial application of this mineral will follow that of its synthetic counterpart, specifically in communication and exploration technologies.
Okay. Let's see. There we are. I'll mix these sheets. Which actually I don't need the sheets. I need this for the screws. There we go. Make that work. Which I should have more than enough, I would think. I'll be just making it. Now I know my ex-roommate, he was chomping at the bit to get a constructor so he can have it make screws. I don't know what it was that ticked him off about having to make screws, but he wanted one to make unlimited screws first thing. But you have to go through all the different stages to upgrade your power. And then when you do the power, then you can get more things. Because right now, I need to make... Oh, right on time. I need to make more of the biomass burners. so I can upgrade my power supply. The ones at the end of the little hub here are not quite as powerful as a regular one, I believe. Either it's the opposite way around. So I need to make some so it'll increase my capacity. Then it'll work a little better, but I should have almost enough. The concrete's the issue right now. But I should have plenty once I go and check it. Because I have quite a few right now. Of course. And then I'll just put that there. Yeah. Yeah, I have almost enough for 150. Or no, almost enough for 100. So, because it's a 3-to-1 scale. I have 99. Which I already have some, so we're ahead. As long as we're ahead at it, we're doing pretty good. And here it's taken me almost 2 hours. And I am just barely on the floor of production. So it just shows you how big this game really is. Now I'm probably not as fast and efficient as other people that play it. But I do like to do a more hands-on approach. And then I will do a lot of the automation. But I like to have things set. I don't like throwing automation here, there, and then having to run back and disassemble it. And to me, it's a waste. Now for me, sitting here and doing this will take a little bit of time, but I won't have constructors scattered here, there, and yonder, making random things and blowing out the power and all that. Which my roommate hated about me. He's the kind, he would like a game to just sit back and he wouldn't have to do anything. I'm like, that's not playing a game unless you're at least somewhat active in it. But he didn't want that. He wanted it completely automated and he just sits back and wins the game. And I'm like, that would be the most boring life ever for me. I think he watched WALL-E one too many times and decided he wanted to be like the humans on there. We are at 350, 60. So we will be almost there in a little bit of no time. We got about 5 minutes. Well, almost 6. Till our next ad break. I'll try if I can to give you plenty of warning for that. So you can brace for it. That is one good thing about being a subscriber, is you are immune to ads. I especially made it that I didn't think that it was a button that you had to push, and then it just hit me when I was looking through it, and it's like, because I've been to other channels where even subscribers had to watch the ads, and the idea that they kind of came across as is, well, they couldn't stop anything. I'm thinking, yeah, you could. So my subscribers are immune to ads.
Milestone reached. Solid biofuel, created from any biomass, ensures maximum efficiency of biomass burners. To aid in biofuel production, the chainsaw allows for the removal of tougher wood and coral foliage. Additionally, your pocket dimension has been inflated to increase inventory size.
Pocket dimension.
Inspirational note: will you be the Fix-It Employee of the Month? You could be if you construct, automate, explore, and exploit by eliminating all obstacles to efficiency. This isn't just fun, it's contractually mandated, fun, fun, fun.
Okay, we need more of the. We need 3 more of those plates. Need a bunch of those. Yeah, I want that chainsaw for sure. But yeah, along with the benefits of having my animated emotes, being immune to ads. Let's see, what was the other one? Well, there's another thing I put on there, like, what is it? Whenever, I'm trying to think the exact wording, it's escaping me. If I was to ever have to shut down the chat to where only like moderators can text in it, then subscribers are also immune to that as well. Now, I'm not expecting that to happen. I'm hoping I never have to do that. But if I did, then the subscribers would be immune to it and they could still talk as well. Which I'm assuming it would be something like catastrophic, or somebody got hacked, or you have a bunch of scammers and lowlifes come in and just try to ruin it for everybody. Then, of course, I would lock it down. Because, you want to keep the integrity of the stream and the enjoyment of those watching. So I would have to do that until I could get the people banned, and then of course my subscribers would be able to tell me who it was and how bad it was. Because I got split focus here. I've got to try to keep one eye on the chat and on my activities, and then I got to keep the other eye on the game. And it's a little hard because I'm not a chameleon. I can't independently move my eyes. Which I think pretty much any streamer could be able to tell you the same thing. But we do our best. Okay, we need a lot more screws, I think it is. Okay, it's ready for me to select the next thing. Fax, yep. Oh yeah, I can imagine it. I always knew it was difficult being a streamer and having to focus on everything at the same time. It's totally different when you're actually the streamer, having to focus on everything at the same time. But yeah, I understood part of it before, but it changes everything when it's you. I can see why the YouTubers make videos offline. That way they can give their total focus to what they're doing. But to me, I like the live aspect of it because I get to interact with people. Because I've done voice recording before. And to me, it's boring. You're sitting there talking to yourself. And the only thing you see is the little screen that you have up if you're recording, and you see the little tick marks go by as it's counting. I'm like, that is the most boring thing ever. I like, at least when I'm streaming, I can at least talk to people, and if they feel like it, they can give me a response and make me feel like there's some validation to it. But yeah, so I will take streaming over voice acting any day, just for that fact. Let's see, we'll put this in my other hand. Put that up there. There. Now I can... Let's see. R switch to sync. There we go. I don't have any fuel. Okay, the ad is starting. So I will be having to make fuel while the ad is going on. Let's see, where is it? Right there. So it's a biomass. So we're going to have a little ad break while I do this. And we'll go with it from there. Now we have the solid biofuel that you use both for chainsaw, and you can use it for fuel. And it's exceptionally efficient. Considering it's, okay, you're squishing 10 leaves to 5 biomass, and then you're squeezing 8 biomass down to 4 biofuel. So it's like triple compressed. And I do generally like having, when I have the constructors and enough power, I like having it to where it actually makes this for me. So I can just run in, dump some leaves into one of them, and it automatically sends it through, and then the biomass comes out. And we have just enough. Nice. Okay, so I'll put that down there, since it's all that. And kind of look around. Okay, any new research things? There's polymer, that's that. Slugs. Scannable object. That requires a lot. There, it's overclocking. So we need plates. Now overclocking, I'll make it a little better. So I can go through and do some of this. Yeah, we don't have much of that. I do need to make those reactor. Not sure if they call it a reactor or not. The burners for the fuel. Got about under 50 seconds. Let's see. So, power, biomass burner. There we are. Now you want to keep these, kind of line them up. At least I do. Put that one there. Okay. Now you put it in there, and it burns it. Let's see. Nope. I'm gonna do 2. Yeah, you can't connect all that. So you have to have a empty power line to connect it into. It has a thing for feeding. There we go. Now people are back. During a break, I finished making the biofuel, which it is, I have 160. Went and got a couple more iron things to make plates with, and I set up a biomass burner and tapped it into the power grid. So far that's it. So you didn't miss much. I kept it so I can show you this. And there we go. A little dramatic for a chainsaw, but it works. These trees are not big enough to cause that much of a shake. Either that or the alien trees are far more denser than they look. Because I've seen, 100 or 200 foot trees that would probably shake something like that. Not these tiny little saplings, basically. Now those up there, yes, I could see that. But not the little bitty ones. See, I can get this one right here, and you get a lot of wood from it. Let's see. Yeah, I got 20 wood on that one. And that one just exploded. Didn't even bother falling over. It just exploded where it was. Let's see. Now I can go around. I'll look for more things to turn into biomass, and then we can turn on the power again, which I probably should have done, but I wanted to get some of this first, since it would probably use all of my biomass. Or fuel. Now that I could see shaking the screen. Not necessarily tiny little trees. Not something like this. Especially considering how many leaves you get by comparison. Okay, let's see. How many we got? 152 wood. Which is not bad, considering what I've just been running around cutting things down. The tiny trees barely give you any. Now, that only gave 15. Wow. Need to find something denser with actual wood, like those. They give me 20 some. And that way I can make plenty of biofuel. Let's see, what's that? Ah, it's another impure. Surprise, surprise. This is the kind of region, at least that's the way it was when I played it before, that you kind of are lucky to get one or two normals, and the rest of the things you find are impure. Ooh, sulfur. I'd probably research that. Yep.
Unknown chemical element collected. This non-metallic and multivalent element seems to be present only in a solid state, and exhibits a most pungent smell. It is fortunate fix-it helmets are of such high quality. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
I already know what you can do. You can do the same thing you do with every other game that has sulfur in it. Sulfur is a main component in explosives. I know from playing this before that there are some areas that you have to have an explosive. And so you can make little detonators. Over 1,000 leaves. I should have quite a bit of biomass to make into biofuel. There's 2 of them now. And you can tell when you get into higher level areas, because then they start multiplying the enemies. There's another blue slug. Now, another thing that I discovered while you were on ad break is that I can research overclocking, which is what all these slugs are for. Limestone. That's just a node of it. I don't think it's an actual... Uh-oh. I saw that. Where was it? There it is. Oh, there's 2 of them now. Now it won't get close to me unless I think they can get me. Yeah, kind of like that. Oh, so it just knocks itself over. Let's see, it ran from me, so it's over here. Got him. I definitely want to keep those, because those are for making the protein. And you will need quite a few of them along the way. Yay! Crazy has the sphere badge next to her name. And she's doing the... yeah, she's doing all of the... all of the animated emotes. I thought they were pretty neat. So. Oh.
Follow the veins to the altar and chant.
Yeah, that one's shooting fire at me. There we are. Apparently I'm sub to you now. Yep.
Samples of unknown alien species acquired. Their weaponized plasma is most likely stored as a stable chemical substance in an organ close to their mouth, and only turns volatile when exposed to one of the chemical elements in the air. Research the remains in the MAM to establish
I didn't even get a
classification and potential
notification.
countermeasures.
Normally,
Unknown
it
metal
would.
collected. This metallic element is showing properties similar to those in Group 11 on the periodic table, such as high conductivity and malleability. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
Yeah, normally it would be up in the little treasure box for a notification. Okay, at least that's what it does with me. It could also be, depending on how you have your notifications set up, you can basically turn off all notifications to where it won't let you know anything that happens. So, perhaps that happened at some point. Because I had to go through and turn on some of mine whenever somebody interacted with my channel, whenever they subscribed, things like that, if I was offline. So, it could be something you'd have to look up. Because it's odd that it wouldn't even tell you when you were subscribed. Yeah, there's no notification. Oh, I believe you. I totally believe people when they say they didn't get notified, but I don't know. It's nothing on my side. Yes, Pickle is very sweet in doing that. Let's see. As usual, I'm getting into my exploring mode. Oh, there's another one. On the plus side, I will have several of these, so I'll be able to upgrade my stuff. Yeah, I see that, crazy. Enjoy making me laugh. Well, it's usually pretty easy to do. I laugh at very interesting and odd things sometimes. It's not Mother's Day yet. Okay, crazy. If your mommy and Pickle is daddy, then what does that make Fear and Shadow? Are they the children? Y'all are children. They're adopted. Hey, if it works, it works. They don't know it. Oh, I want to be there when y'all tell them in stream. I can clip their reactions. They don't consume our relationship. Yeah, I can see that. Best not to break their hearts. Yeah, their hearts, their brains, all those things that would just shatter if they once they figure it out. Okay, I got tons of bio stuff. Let's see. What do I need for a constructor? I need another plate. So those need screws. Ooh. Crazy Kata Ghastly. Sweet. Now that's one of them. I do know who it is. It's like I tell everybody, if you scroll down on my Twitch page, there is what they call it, PCG, Pokemon Community Game, panel down there, and it'll show you your inventory and things you have. There's a little shop there, and there is let's see, they're tiny little hearts made of Syrian pickles. And there is a actual Discord server for PCG, and if you do like the daily check-in there, you get money and like free Pokeballs and things like that, so you can catch more things. And they can give you like special ones, which is pretty nice too. Let's see. I want to finally build a constructor. Sounds disgusting, if I'm honest. Said every father ever. There, Pickle. Okay. Now, I'm going to make a constructor for the plates. About there should do it. Nope. Oh wait, I do need power. But the power is right there. That is connected to all of them. We can destroy that one. Do 2 here. For right now, we're going to set them reasonably close. Yeah, we'll put it right next to each other. I hate when they clip together, but I would rather that. Put that there. Put that there. There. Don't care as much on the power lines because they're power lines. Let's see. We do have jars of pickles made of Syrian. No, made in Syria and Lebanon. Ooh, nice. I wonder how those differ from the ones that we have here. I'm sure the recipes are totally different, but they sound cool. Okay, we're gonna leave that at that and go here. Okay, so I need plates, probably most of all. And we will put my biomass in here. Solid fuel 4 per minute, which is not bad, really. And it's enough to give us max. So that's good. Ah, it's because of this right here. Yeah, that's biomass. Is that enough to pop the breaker? We'll know whenever that shuts down. Let's see. Do I have enough to make another one? Yes. So what I want to do here... let's see. I will use that as a continual bio. Let's see. I do it to do the end result. I can easily do the first bit. So I'll do 3. There we go. And 2. Just enough. Now that doesn't make anything until it starts. Now I got tons of leaves and wood. And see, I can put these in a storage crate behind the constructor, and it'll just continuously feed it into it, and then that will continuously feed into the biomass burner, so it'll be a continuous, give me continuous power. And that'll just help everything go along. I may actually have... Okay, there we go. It emptied out enough room that I'll fill that up. It actually might be... Yep, it's too much. Haha. Okay. So, let's see. Don't know if I'll have enough. No, I won't. Ah, too bad. Since I'm over. Exactly. Sounds pretty good. There. Now we have our plate production. I can build storage container right here. I'll send you on Discord. And there we go here. There we are. Now it'll feed into that. And it'll start making it. Nice. Ah! No! Now is that... Yeah, so I need it to feed into 2 of them. That's... It's going to be an issue. Let's see. There's one thing that told how much. Let's see. Power information. It's 12 gigahertz. Well, that says the same thing. Okay. So it's 30. 20. Okay, so these are not as efficient as if I just had another one. So what I will probably want to do is make another burner, which I need some rods, of course. Which I should have 5 there. I do have some ore if I need to make an emergency grouping of it. And nope, not the plates. We need these. Okay, is that enough? One. I hate it when it's like that. I will just go ahead and take the 100. It's easy enough to throw in and make one. It's pretty quick. So we will go ahead and make more of the rods. Make another biomass burner. Slap it right there beside the other one. And I will actually try it. Let's see. There we go. You can snap it next to the other ones. Now for these ones that are here, I will actually take care of these power lines. It has 2. And I will replace it with this one. Eek. There we are. Let's. Is there a way to do half? I know there is. Let's see, would that be control? That's all of them. Shift? I don't remember what it was. I can just put something in this. I'll just put this here. That's enough to keep it going for a bit. Don't know if it'll be enough. Yes. Now I have extras. I can slap in here. That's enough for a whopping minute. I'll keep things going for a bit. And let's see. What's in here? That is an object scanner. I don't remember exactly what that is. What I need it for. I will make it for the sake of making it. I don't remember exactly what it's for. Scans the area for the selected item. Beep at a rate proportional to proximity. Nice. As far as I know, I won't need it at the moment. So I will put it down there. Quartz I do not need. That goes down there. Some more. Oh, I need to research those two. Got some more alien parts. Let's see. This bitter. One that shoots fireballs at you. A new node in the tree.
The remains researched belong to an organism that tends to nest near objects emitting specific types of resonance. Spitters are called as such due to their ability to create and spit plasma across long distances. Spitter remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving Pioneer safety during exploration.
Okay. So I got this.
The metal has been named Caterium after Fixit's greatest CEO Katerina Parks. It has been added as a viable alternative to gold in industrial applications, specifically in advanced electronics due to its superconductivity, malleability, and corrosion resistance.
Now that the Citrillium is, I believe, the next step on better power. Or I should say more availability for capacity, if I remember right.
This unknown chemical element was in reality an unusual mixture of solid sulfide and sulfate materials from which sulfur can be extracted. Sulfur's primary use lies in fertilizers, which we have no use for. Instead, this element enables access to more volatile obstacle clearing and pioneer defending tools.
Okay, where did I put it? There. Close enough. There we are. Let's see. Logistics. Yeah, I have not had the splitters done yet. Something I need to go for. Be my next one I need to go for. There we are. So we have not enough of all that. Okay. Well, that's looking good. I need to do the hog thing. Splitter. Make these shards. I still have a lot of biomass to go. I need to do that so I can just get out of my inventory and be done with it. And of course, not enough to fit. That's the way it always goes. Let's see, we got the ingots. Actually, if it's not doing too much, yeah. There's a lot of plates there. Put that there. There we are. Now I can just add it into it, be done with it. And do that. And there we are. I have almost as many plates as I need. I need a lot more of the rods. I'll prefer the mail. Okay. Now I need to make enough for the 150 rods, which I have more than enough. I just gotta go through the ore. See, this is what I said about how I will still need to craft stuff, but it won't be as vitally necessary that I do it all. It makes it a little easier, and then over time I'll be able to make more of the constructors. But I need the logistics to be able to split and merge the conveyor belts. Because I could technically overpower it and have it make tons more, but then I would run out of ores, so I have to be able to merge them. And we're about halfway there. are at the 2 hours and 40 minutes. Not bad for first playthrough so far. Well, first online playthrough. I have played some of it before, but this is the first time I'm doing it unsupervised by somebody that's played it for multiple years. So this is me doing it on my own, basically. And then trying to remember a lot of the stuff that I learned before. So it's almost like a first time playthrough. It feels like it sometimes. But we're getting there. I did seen when I started it up that it is on console as well as PC, which is pretty nice. Not sure about the multiplayer aspect of it, whether it's cross-compatible or not. I didn't see and didn't look too far into it. But that's always something to look forward to, just in case. I know I've seen YouTubers in the past, when there was that big Satisfactory blow up, I guess you could say, where everybody was streaming it and making videos about it. There were several YouTuber groups that were doing multiplayer of it, so not sure how that would work. Let's see, almost to 150. And then we'll need to work on more wire. Let's go through and burn through all this iron that we can. Now it's not clogging up the inventory. And we'll go for the wire. And almost at 300. And I need to get more of the plates over there. Get that down to 30, and there we are. Right as the sun was coming up. At least on game. Put that in there. And we can send it off for our next. We got 150, 150, 300, and launch button.
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift to save space and enhance the productivity of your factory. Fixit encourages you to consider investing in verticality when it comes to factory logistics. If you feel stressed by this complexity, imagine yourself on the shore of a vast and calm ocean. Breathe in. Visualize all the people relying on you. The sea is made of billions of faces, each staring at you with hope and tears in their eyes. Breathe out. Feel refreshed and focused on your duties.
Now, as somebody with anxiety, that would terrify me to think about stuff like that. It's insane. But you know, that's how some people are. Let's see, I got 5 there. I will keep the shards over there. There's a sulfur. There's that. They were talking about I could use that to do more on upgrades, but I haven't seen anything as of yet. It's on the opposite side. Helps if I remember which side it's on. That's the man. Let's see. We got that. Let's see. Need 1,000 cable. Now, that will be after I have the constructors going, because that's going to be a while. Let's see. That was that. Research one of the highlighted question mark. Highlighted question marks to unlock. It's these. So I need scannable resource SAM. I don't have any of that yet. Haven't gone too much on an adventure for it, but I know I don't have that yet. It's a very rare resource. At least it was. Then there's another slug up there. Okay, that's doing plates. Now this is where you need a splitter. Let's see. It is Q logistics. It's a lift merger splitter. There we are. So you have the one that goes in. Let's see. What is it for snap control? There we are. Put it right there. And you have a conveyor belt that plugs into it. One that goes into there. One that goes into there. Have they burnt through that? Oh, it's because of the stinking wood. There's that. Yeah. I accidentally put wood in there, and now it's blocked up with wood. Let's see. Production. How do we change it from a solid? It's relevant. Select recipe. There we are. Wood. Now we take the wood out that I don't need. Select recipe for leaves. Or no, not leaves. Duh. Select recipe for solid. There we are. Now you fill it up. Now it'll start producing it along the way, and it should... Yeah, every other one splits. And that's how you get it into 2. And don't need any of that right now. Inventory. I do have some, which I kept a little bit of, thankfully. Okay, now what I am going to focus on for just a little bit until we finish up. What is my next assignment is base. That requires tons of concrete, which I'm going to need a yeah, constructor. Take away that. And Q. I need the reinforced plates. Which that is plates and screws. Which thankfully I have some of these. Yeah, see, this is where you need, which I'll actually need to do quite a few of these, because I need multiple constructors. I need a constructor for plates and a constructor for rods, because that's starting to make it difficult on me. So I'll make several of these, and we'll do the split again, and we'll only do it on the iron ingots this time. So I'll need to shut down the constructor for a little bit, and then go from there. Because I know it takes, I believe, 2 of these, and then some for stuff. So the constructor, okay, it requires cable, so that works. I can easily shut this down. I'll take all those out before I delete it. And you delete that. And Q for logistics. And another splitter. Get it just right. 2, 3. Pop that puppy right in there. And now we make our constructors. And we can actually have 3 of them on this. See, overlapping. That's the hard part, is getting them lined up just right. There we are. That one in there. Ah, that's the trouble right there. I run into space issues. Let's see, right to here. Oh, that turned all around. Put it right there. Now we'll put a conveyor. Ah, it cannot work in the same spot. Ah. So, delete that one. This is where the fun begins here. As you gotta make it so it works with all this. Turn it just a little bit. Yeah, there's that. And there's that. And every other one goes into each. This one will go back to plates, whereas this one will go into rods. And technically, I need more rods for this one. Ah, and they are not hooked. That's the trouble. Now they need to be hooked to the electricity, which is, put this one, because it's all right here together. That's the unfortunate part. I'm missing a rod. So that's where you take one of those and just go make you one. I'm going to make me a lot of them because I know I'm going to need it. And we have just moved into our first line of automation. Now it's going to go in there and be making all that goodies. Let's see. Come on. Right there. Let's see. Come on, we gotta get this right. This is why I hate I should say relying on things like this. There we are. Now, so close. That's the trouble of trying to get it that close, unfortunately. Spread it out just a little bit so So if it needs to bend a little bit, it can. There we are. Now they will endlessly go into that. And that can hold thousands of them, so not that big of an issue. I need some more rods so I can make another one. That's probably what I want to do. I'm not sure if I can. So I want to make not enough. Not enough cable. I want to make another constructor over there. That way I can go ahead and make me the concrete. And I won't have to deal with it. And it can just endlessly make concrete for me. And that would make things a whole lot easier. I gotta bring this over here, turn around. Okay, there is... Oh, that works. Right about there. Take it from there into there. And then from here to there. Perfect. Concrete. Okay, so I need another power thing. Nice. Now we have concrete rods and sheets all being made at the same. I have it splitting, going off for each other. I got my biomass full. Oh, quite a bit. Definitely need the higher upgraded power poles there. And that's only from one. I don't need to crank that up any. Although I could if I wanted to. Yeah. Have to remember it's all going into these. There's a couple of hundred. And one of our researches was actually a power slug. Yes. I need 50 cable. Which I also need to do that with the... yeah, I have that being made as well. Ah, it's not being made into that. That's a smelter. Let's see. Can I make another one? Yes, I can. Spread that out a little bit. I'll put that into there. Have that making me some wire. And two. Nope, it's actually one. How am I making it? Aha, need more wire. Let's see. F. See if it makes me just enough wire to get me through. Because the conveyors will just keep pulling it. That's one good thing about them. We do not have to power the conveyors. So, we have another one of these right here. And do that there. That there. That there. And also... Nope, enough cable. So close. Put that in there. That frees up the space in my inventory. And we will get ready to wrap up shortly, seeing as we are at the 3-hour mark. Let's see, it's concrete. I need cable. There we are. I'll get our last bit of power hooked up. And we'll be good for right now. Everything will be hooked up. It'll be automated. And fully raring to go. And this keeps me in ingots. See, that's what I should have done. Because I did not put a storage container between the iron and the other. So I have heaping amounts of that. Not very much of that. So if I wanted to make, or I needed to make something else with it, wouldn't exactly be able to as of right now. Okay. Well, that will do it for right now. And we're going to wrap it up. As usual, we will check and see if there's anybody raid worthy. Looks like Sakuna is on here. He's a follower of Sir Pickle. And he's playing, let's see, what is it? Black Ops 7 Camo Grind is what he says. So, he's been going for 8 hours. He might be getting ready to wrap up, so we're going to hurry up and raid him. I want to thank everybody for watching. All of my things get posted on YouTube, and I stream Monday through Friday. All of my socials are up there on the screen. GG's, brother. Oh, thank you, Pickle. Hope everything works out for you, and you're having a safe trip, and get to have a wonderful holiday. And for those who celebrate Thanksgiving, I want to wish you a happy Thanksgiving. As of right now, I should be having a Thanksgiving stream. Because generally our family, whatever we're going to do, it's either going to be later at the night or it'll be later at night. So I'll have to talk to my parents. We're supposed to go out to eat that day. And of course I'm going to spend time with them, so I'm going to see how it coincides with my stream time. It should, as of right now. But to be determined later as to whether I will have one. So it's getting ready to throw us into the automatic raid. So here we go. Thank you all for watching.